Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another great reading. Yeah, we do. And I hope you guys are well. And before we begin, Capricorn, if you want your own psychic reading, you can always get one. They're lots of fun, very insightful, right? And we do the tarot spread at the end. So this is unique insight, additional insight into the situation. Yeah, treat yourself for the new year, for your birthday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. And yeah, and so if you want a free 5 minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. And on my website, which is Mystic Gem with a K, mysticgem.com, lots of really cool readings there. Yeah, I have yet to put the Tree of Life up there, but I'm going to do that. Lots of cool readings. You get an I Ching reading. Those are helping you with your perspective on something, right? Yeah, it really kind of helps you see, especially if something's concerning you. So yeah, it helps you, with your expanded awareness or perspective on something. Let's get into it, Capricorn, because somebody has their perspective in this reading. They do, and it's not just power and light, right? Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Okay, perfect, right? This looks like the mirror that, mirror, mirror on the wall, where the evil queen, she was jealous of uh, of Snow White, right? And then, she had Snow White killed, right? She did. But a lot of people like that in this world who are really terribly jealous, right? It's such a low vibration. It's not good for the person, right? And I have this Abraham Hicks uh, you know, kind of a grid or a chart, and it shows your highest vibration. I feel like, which is joy. It could be self love, but the lowest is, jealousy is it's pretty far down there. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Yeah, don't be jealous. Not helping, Capricorn. I know you're not the jealous type, right? Okay. You are at the divine Y point here, and somebody chooses the rainbow side of the tree instead of this kind of these branches that are kind of burnt off. Yeah, somebody here has left something here, Capricorn. It could be, their belief system, their person, their job, their just something, because we have time to get out of a situation. Yeah, and interesting how all the water came out of the pail. So, uh, you know, maybe somebody wasn't trusting their intuition because the water's now spilled, right? And so, mm-hmm. And we have self worth and vanity. So as I was saying, when we're in these lower energies, it really robs us of our self-worth. It does, because we're focusing on the negative. It's the law of attraction, right? Focus on the negative, you manifest negativity. If you guys want to get a coaching session, you can always get one of those too. Those are spiritual coaching sessions. Yeah, they can really help you. Yeah, they can. And but this self-worth card, she's there looking at the empty chair because somebody didn't have any before. I feel like they have it now. But I feel like this vanity card shows somebody who either thought they knew it all, or maybe money was the most important thing to them, or just something that was keeping them, kind of trapped, basically. We have beware of greed. So maybe somebody's trying to keep your money, Capricorn, right? And they're showing the pig. So, there could be a lot of abundance here, right? Kind of the bacon, the fat of the land here, the fat of the, right? But news is on the way. Yeah, your person's coming to you with good news, or you're bringing good news. And this means that somebody here chose a path with you, a beautiful path. They're taking the rainbow side. Yeah, they are. And they have their clarity. And now they have their self worth has improved like big time, right? And this is when we're able to, manifest in our life. When we have clarity, we often have self worth. It's, it can be a little bit of a kind of a catch 22. The more self worth you have, the more clarity you have in your life, things like that. But it definitely starts with self love. That's Everything starts with self love, right? Yeah, it does. All right, so manifesting your higher consciousness, but sometimes you have to hone it. Yeah, you do, and we've all kind of had to do that a little. I've had to do that, right? And now, Capricorn, I just love myself immensely, right? We're just having fun over here, right? We're just playing over here. We do like ourselves, though. We do. See, we got Capricorn. Really important to like yourself, right? Because there's always going to be people too in the world who won't like you regardless. You could be a great person, and they're either going to be. We see jealousy over here too, but they could be jealous, but they're just usually unhappy themselves. So you gotta like yourself, right? You are your own best friend. So don't be your own worst enemy. So let's see what we got, Capricorn. You could be saying, "I don't do that. I'm at the top. I'm at the top of my game." Let's see what we have, Capricorn. Oh, and we're gonna use the. Today we have an extended reading. We do for the members. Well, yeah, we do. And today we're using the Housewives deck. Because I saw a picture of your house, Capricorn. Just kidding. And the housewives, right? We don't care if you clean or not, Capricorn. Right? We don't really care. We don't care if you have any ideas about our cleaning. But you look like you have a lover coming here, and these people are willing to really take a chance here. The lovers. Because here they are driving into the sea of love, but they don't know that his Pontiac here, his red Pontiac, is gonna end up here, in the ocean. He had some red white walls, like what they call those white wall tires or whatever. But that's very cool here, and that's what they used to have. Everything was so decorated in the past. Now it's like, okay, it looks square and I don't know, plastic or metal, right? Basically, yeah. And so we have the Ace of Wands, Capricorn, and this is a brand new beginning. It's very inspirational. And, it's interesting here. Maybe somebody is kind of cleaning house in a way. But I feel like your person is bringing you news here, and this is the news. Let's go. Yeah, and let's go to this. Let's swim in the sea of love, right? Yeah, there's a very cool oldie called The Sea of Love. Even Stevie Nicks sings about the sea of love. I feel like she does. We'd all like to drown in the sea of love, right? Not really drown, but be able to swim really well there, right? Let's see what we have, Capricorn. 5 of Cups. Okay, so there has been somebody stubborn here, but and this is why maybe their self-worth was suffering, possibly over here, but they've changed. I feel like they've grown in this reading for Capricorn. And we have Mrs. Buttersworth over here, who is the High Priestess. No, this is not Aunt Jemima. No, it is not. And for anybody who, doesn't like that or see her, this is Mrs. Buttersworth. And this is the secret syrup. And the secret to hers was that she had butter in it, right? Yeah, and these days, who knows if it's real butter? I don't know, you guys, but back in the day it was. And so, anyway, yeah, I like real butter. And, but this is, the mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. Secret syrup, the High Priestess. So here she is in front of her dinette set. That's what they used to call them. I don't think they call it that anymore, but, her kitchen table, basically, right? And, in your environment, there could be a secret lover here. There definitely could be. And that secret lover could be being chosen. And somebody could be getting out of a situation and spilling this pail. Yeah. The 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn, and she holds on to this credenza. These are her fine china, but it talks about holding on to somebody. That's really what it is. And it can talk about stability. Your overall energy here, or your person's, is the 5 of Cups. This is ending something that is kind of destructive, right? It's like, it can be a hard ending, but the 5 of Cups here, she's pulling her hair out, and this, it's definitely loss. This is like emotional loss here, basically, but it's something that kind of needs to end here because of this 4 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like there's regret here too. Yeah, she regretted going to the party, Capricorn, right? She said, I went and some chick tried to fight me at the party, right? And, my hair's all a mess in my dress, right? The drinks are spilled, right? So I don't know if somebody tried to beat her up at a party, but there's regret. This is regret. And it's the kind of regret that I'm not wasting any more time. Yeah, time to get out of a situation. I'm here. I'm at the divine Y point. I'm choosing what's good for me in my life. Yeah. And it's a number 6, it's a 33. So this is responsibilities and feeling compelled to do this. It's a priority. And here's the Hierophant, Capricorn. And it's a television set. And you don't have to be married to watch this reading, you know. And also, it could be anybody with a lot of Capricorn in their chart, right? But the Hierophant, Capricorn, is a very old TV set. And I used to have this material in the front, some of them like this kind of polyester or whatever. I'm not sure what the point is, but probably for decoration, right? And they're showing the kind of the middle of the night when there's no TV on. There never used to be, you know, any TV on in the middle of the night because they had to use the signal, right? And they didn't want to do that for, you know, I'm sure it's for money. It could be, you know, regarding money. But the Hierophant here is about a harsh truth. And on this TV screen it can talk about an ending here because this is like, you know, after midnight. I feel like everything used to shut off either at midnight or at 1 o'clock in the morning. I feel like it was at 1. Excuse me, you guys, about that. But, you know, it got later as time went by. But this is a harsh truth. There's an ending here. Somebody's accepting a harsh truth so they can hold on to you, Capricorn. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, and this is like I'm holding on here. There's a little bit of insecurity here. You can tell the look on her face, but it's more of a resilient. Like, well, there's a little bit of insecurity here, but I'm doing this. She's holding on to this with like all her might. It's a big credenza full of this china, and it's, you know, encumbering her whole body here. And the 8 of Wands shows up in the past, and it's change, and it's growth, and it's I'm out of here. It could be. Because here is the housewife, and they have her on these 8 broomsticks and mops like she's like a witch. But, you know, she's flying away. And this is change and growth and progress and innovation in the past. Somebody changed and grew here. They did. And their self-worth improved a lot. And they realized that they were either holding on to either money or some type of vain, just kind of, you know, like... could have been a belief system because he's standing up there explaining he has his belief system. He's, you know, explaining to these people, and they look like they're at a bar somewhere because they have drinks here. And here's this kind of guru guy who is, you know, just kind of telling them his own take on life. But there's vanity here. It could be an awakening too. Definitely could, because there's growth here, right? But this is about a belief system. Somebody here no longer believes the way they used to believe. They're like, screw this, right? The King of Swords is your mindset, Capricorn, and he is holding these kebabs. But, you know, could be an air sign to, you know, in your life here. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. It could be in this reading. Could be the Taurus and Scorpios over here. Sun is Leo, but, you know, it can be any sign. It doesn't have to be these. But this King of Swords is stubborn. This is what's on your mind. Maybe you think this person's too stubborn. Because vanity can talk about stubbornness in a way. I don't want to stop thinking this way. This is the right way, right? Like this stubborn take on life, kind of. But this King of Swords, it can talk about timing. Because he shuts down the barbecue. He does. He said, you didn't come and get your hamburger on time? Oh, tough toenails. And the Star. This is success and admiration. She won here, this pie contest. Well, I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with somebody. You're going to win. You're going to win in this situation. You're going to hold on to this person, whoever they are. Yeah. I feel like part of the success here is that somebody believes in a new way, which kind of sets them free. Yeah. And this beware of greed. Somebody could have been like maybe greedy in the past. Like, well, I can't go, or I can't think another way, or you know, I can't live another life because I want to keep all this money. Could be. It's Four of Pentacles can sometimes talk about greed. Sometimes she's really trying to hold on tight. In the near future, Capricorn, Ten of Pentacles, this is wealth and family. She's holding up the housewife, the mansion. This is a completion and abundance. And, you know, maybe you're going to move to a mansion with somebody, a big house, but this is definitely abundance. And we have the Sun, and this is clarity and happiness in your concern. So you either have your clarity on this, Capricorn, or you're because this is about clarity, this reading. It's about knowing what somebody wants. Time to get out of a situation. You're at the divine Y point. Like, I know what I'm choosing now. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. So that is your concern here. And there is clarity here. But it's after somebody, you know, somebody went through either a difficult awakening or maybe a relationship breakup or just something hard. And this is when they get their clarity. And this is how we learn, unfortunately. Animals learn, you know, they learn easy. Okay, here comes a tiger, and I'm a rabbit or whatever, right? But, you know, and so I'm going to run, right? Or, you know, that type of thing, right? But humans, you know, we have an ego, which is really the conscious mind, which, you know, brings in fear and doubt and, oh, remember that? Oh, so-and-so was mean to me 20 years ago. Okay, you know, this could be too hard for me because my self-worth isn't what it is because, you know, we need to leave the past behind, right? Everything happens. Bad things happen to good people, and that's just how it is. But we have to let that go because that has nothing to do with today. That's the past, right? We have to put it in the past where it sits. But somebody had lower self-esteem here, but not anymore. No, and they are seeing clearly here. And in your environment is a secret. But this secret is mysterious, and it is the sweetest secret in the whole wide world here in your environment. Somebody had an awakening here, but I feel like they also had a secret. Now, if it's not a secret, like a secret lover, it is finally they have awakened with the High Priestess. Like, this secret here is bringing me clarity in awakening. Ace of Pentacles, and this is planning. So this is happening in your environment. Somebody is planning, Capricorn. And it can be somebody who was a secret lover. It's possible. Now, in your hopes here, Seven of Swords. You know, this is about gossip here. And, you know, we have beware of greed. But, you know, this is usually about backstabbing and gossipers. And here's these women, these catty women who have nothing better to do than to sit around and talk about this lady's love life, right? And they're kind of laughing, and you know, she's the worst one in the middle, kind of. But you can tell by her expression. But maybe you're hoping there won't be any gossip about this. And let's see what else we have though with it. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is somebody who really wants to create something, somebody who's devoted, and this is like doing my best, like really kind of honing in and, you know, making my best life, the Eight of Pentacles. And yeah, you want this to happen, definitely, Capricorn. And you may be the one who's, you know, who is stepping in, who is doing all this. Yeah. And maybe you are the secret who's waiting for some, and you're hoping they won't backstab you here, but possibly. I feel like there's either a backstabbing in this reading, but, you know, if there is one, it's because somebody like grew up and they gained their self-worth right here, and they're thinking in a whole new way with this vanity card. They were like, I don't know, let other people, these people are letting him like tell him like what they should be believing. Somebody leaves that because they have their clarity here. You polish your mirror for perfect clarity, and the divine point shows the awakening where somebody chooses this route. And it's a response, it's a priority in this reading. If somebody is being backstabbed here, it's because, or left, it's because this other person's not in love with them anymore, or they're not on the same page, and they don't connect. There's something like that going on here. For you, Capricorn, you have the Ace of Pentacles coming your way in your environment. And yeah, you do. And interesting how that is planning for a new beginning. Wow. And we have the Page of Pentacles showing up for you in the outcome. This is somebody who wants to be of value to you. And he wants to help his mom, definitely. He's like, what can I do here, right? And the Seven of Wands is a challenge here. So I feel like what happened in this reading, possibly maybe for this other person, they could have felt really challenged here in this whole awakening process, or thinking different and raising their self-worth here, which, once your self-worth goes up, you don't live the same way as you used to live. No, you don't. Now, we're going to look at their extended, Capricorn, with the first 3 cards, and it is for members. Let's see what their extended has to say. For Capricorn's person, the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, making new memories, nostalgia. So they're looking at your pictures and they're missing you for Capricorn's person. And the coffin, they have their own ending right there. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, and liberation. I've been saying they've been growing with the self-worth card. This person's letting something rest in peace. Yeah, and hopefully it's, I don't believe it's a real death. I feel like it's a death to a relationship. And that's what the Pale is, time to get out of a situation. And let's see what else we have. And Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation. This person's going to surprise you, Capricorn. Yeah, we're going to go to the extended right now and complete their reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.